Hey guys, it's EJ, for those of you who don't know me, and I'm going to talk to you today about hand toughness, skin toughness, and how to possibly get past skin splits and pain that you have in your hands from bending. It happens to all of us, and there's a few things that I found through my travels that have helped me tremendously, and I hope that it helps you as well. So the first thing that I've always been a fan of is healing from the inside out. Keep your skin nice and healthy from the inside out. Now, my current diet right now, I don't really eat a lot of fat. All I eat is basically chicken, eggs, rice, oatmeal, vegetables, hazelnut butter, and milk. Lots of milk. So I eat about 10 pounds of chicken a week, up to 4.5 dozen eggs a week. I don't eat any junk food or anything processed, nothing like that. So my diet is pretty rough, but I really don't get a whole lot of fat in my diet. And from what I found is that if I incorporate olive oil, and I just happened to grab this because it was on sale, extra virgin olive oil, that it actually helps my skin keep its elasticity. So I'll throw a tablespoon of that in at night before I go to work. A couple eggs, well, 4 eggs, oatmeal, hazelnut butter, tablespoon of virgin olive oil, and milk. And I'll blend all that shit up and I'll drink it. I can't taste the olive oil. Goes down good. Also, I don't eat a whole lot of foods rich in iron. All I eat is chicken. I don't eat red meat. I don't eat pork. I don't eat seafood. I really don't eat like spinach, and no dried fruits like raisins or apricots or anything like that. I just don't eat it. I don't know why. I just don't. Some of it tastes like shit to me. So what I found is that, and you guys are gonna laugh at this, and that's fine, but I take prenatal vitamins. I take 2 of these a night, too. It's got a good amount of amino acids in it, and it's got the extra iron that I like to have. Makes my blood feel good, keeps me warm. So I'm not sure if that helps, but that just makes me feel a little bit better. Let's see. Touch on diet. One thing I found through my travels is this neat stuff called Tough. It was designed for puppies. You put it on their pad of their foot, and it's supposed to toughen it up quick so you can take them out onto the pavement or concrete or whatever like that. But if you put this on key spots on your hands, it develops calluses much quicker. You don't want to rub it all over your hands because it won't make your skin tough, but it will make you build calluses faster. So if you're a double overhand bender, you're going to want to put some here, you're going to want to put some here. That's pretty much it. Maybe here for the crush. If you're a double underhand bender, you're going to want to put some here and possibly here on the web of your hand. Reverse guys, you're definitely going to want to put some here and on top of your thumb, on top of the thumb pad in the web here. That stuff's amazing. It smells like cloves. To me, it actually smells like shit. But put it on twice a day, just enough to coat the area. You don't want to drip in or sloppy wet. It'll get sticky and gross. See here, skin tears. We're all gonna get them eventually. The skin's gonna split. It's gonna tear. It's gonna peel. A lot of guys get them and not really sure what to do with them, so they take some time off, which is fine, not a big deal. But for me, I didn't want to take any time off. So I looked at this nifty stuff called New Skin. It's a liquid bandage. It has antibiotic in it. When I would split my middle finger in here, I would just throw a little bit of this on. It's a mild super glue. It burns like a bitch, but it works. Sometimes it'll just peel off. Other times you can wash it off. So it's not designed to last an entire day. Sometimes it does, most of the time it doesn't. You just got to reapply, after a shower. Worked good. I promoted healing. It worked good for me. For bigger skin tears and fillets, when you fillet your skin, the one that comes to mind for me just well, not recently, but in the past year, was that FPVC 5/16 square that I did in Battlefield Wraps. That filleted both these fingers, and it bled like a bitch, and it was tough for me to build calluses back up. It took about a month, give or take. But what I threw on that was super glue. And this is Gorilla super glue. It's no different than any other super glue, but this hurts a lot. Well, at least it hurt me a lot, and it stopped the bleeding, and just, I don't know, it worked. That's all. I would use this as a last resort. If you're at a competition or something like that, you rip your skin open, a little bit of super glue, go on with the competition. The problem with super glue is it doesn't give. So you super glue here, you get a pull here, or you get a pull here, the whole thing's gonna rip. So it doesn't give, it doesn't have any elasticity in it. Last resort only. Let's see. When I first started bending, I bent every single day for 6 months, no matter how bad I felt, how much my arms hurt, how tore up I was. If I was bleeding the night before, I didn't give a fuck. I just kept bending. I felt shitty most of the time, but I kept going. And one of the things that helped my ligaments, my tendons, and my muscles feel better was Tiger Balm, the yellow Tiger Balm. So every night before I went to bed, I had a pair of tube socks. I cut finger holes in and a thumb hole, and I would put it all over my arms, put the sock on, put the sock on. In the morning, I'd wake up and I'd take a shower, wash that shit off, and I felt good. I didn't feel great, but I felt good. It definitely helped. It's one of the things I would recommend for a lot of guys. This stuff is pretty good. Pretty good. Now, last thing that I want to talk to you about, I'm relatively new to this, so there will be other guys that could chime in and tell you more about it. But it's called dit de jiao, and some Chinese herbs in alcohol. It's pretty much all I know about it. I seem to always have a nagging pain right here in my forearms whenever I lift, and it doesn't matter what I'm doing, it doesn't matter how light I go, it's always a nagging pain right here in both arms. So when I get out of the gym, I rub some of this on, come home, take a shower, rub some of this on after the shower, and it helps. It doesn't make the pain go away, but it helps big time, and it's actually tolerable. So I would recommend getting this bottle right here. I think was like $20 shipped to me, or no more than $20 shipped to me. And this is the Ho Family Dit de Jiao from plumdragonherbs.com. They have many Dit de Jiaos. Maybe you can find one you like. I'm not really sure, you know, what each one is for. There will be other guys like Jose and Mike Sharkey that could let you know what they're for. But that's the stuff that I found that worked for me the best. Next thing I want to tell you is just one simple move, one simple action that helped toughen up all the meat in my palm, right in here. Helped toughen the web, helped me build a couple more calluses up here, and helped strengthen my fingers. It's really easy. Take your hand and just slap a table. Slap a table. Slap a table hard. Well, flat and hard enough to make your hand sting. Then stop. Come back to it, do it again, twice a day, 3 times a day, I mean whatever works for you. But you don't want to go any harder than the sting. Like a hard high five with your homies. So no harder than that. Eventually you're going to notice that you're going to have to keep hitting the table harder to get that stinging feeling, and it's working. What it's going to do is it's going to toughen all this up, and I don't know, the hands are full of nerves all over nerves are all over the place. That's why everything hurts that we do. I'm not really sure how it works. Maybe the nerves get recessed, maybe they get dull. I don't know. I haven't researched it, I don't look. But it helped me. It helped be able to kink harder and crush harder. So it definitely toughened the meat in my hands. Other than that, I got nothing else. That was pretty much it. Oh, one more thing. The last thing. A lot of guys say that they can't bend in small pads because it hurts. Yeah, no shit. Plain and simple. It is what it is. So, if that's not your thing, then there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. If you want to bend the biggest steel with the least amount of pain, then cool, go for it. That's very respectable. But I personally did not do that. I started off with the smallest pads possible and just worked up. Because if I had a good bend in iron mine pads, I had a great bend in doubles. If I had a great bend in iron mine pads, then I had a phenomenal bend in doubles. And that's what was important to me. I pushed myself way harder than I should have. I broken more or fractured a lot of bones in my hands. And I don't recommend you guys take that road. I pushed and pushed and pushed until I broke and then pushed some more. So if you want to build up your hand toughness, and I'd start small. Do a couple bars in iron mine pads, and you know, when it hurts, listen to your body. Stop. It's that easy. Eventually you guys are gonna realize that the difference between like an annoying pain and a catastrophic break, oh shit, I fucked something up pain. So it took me a while to figure out the difference. It probably took me, I don't know, 3 years to figure out the oh shit, I fucked something up pain. But eventually you guys will figure it out. I didn't figure it out because I kept going, I kept pushing, and you know, 6-8 months every single day, no matter how bad I felt. But eventually you guys will figure it out, and hopefully some of the stuff that I showed you will work for you. It worked great for me, and it actually helped my recovery time big time. So stay strong and be safe, guys. Thanks.